You are listening to Three for the Road podcast with James, Rocky, and Duran.
There you go.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. Or actually, welcome back. This is our first episode of Three for the Road. My name is James.
I'm Rocky.
And together we make Three for the Road. We do have one individual who couldn't make it today. So today it's going to be our computer. But right now we were talking about this. The reason I'm saying we were talking is because I was recording this whole thing and I forgot to hit record on the audio. So technically this is our second time doing this. So Rocky, how do you feel that I'm doing all the production on this? Did you feel safe that it's going to get recorded correctly?
I feel like I'm going to give you a 7-cent raise after all this. No, everything looks good. I'm just excited to be here. You did a really good job. We're just working out some kinks.
Yeah, especially the cameras, because we actually had the camera in a different position.
Yeah.
But I really do like the way we lock eyes. And to me, that is just awesome that we could do that. There you go. Yeah, and drink to that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that here. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Fuck. That's been a first since high school that happened.
Oh, man.
All right, so we were talking about UFC. All right, and you were telling me like why I'm not into UFC anymore, and I'm glad we're doing this because I gave you just the dumbest answer I could pretty much think with. I said something about storylines, so okay, that was pretty dumb. But honestly, what I feel that I pretty much don't see anymore is the feuds. There was always something going on between Rampage and damn it, I forgot the other guy's name. You know, back to when Chuck Liddell fought Tito Ortiz, GSP. I don't know, Bisping. I remember watching that UFC 100 where Brock Lesnar beat what's his name?
I forgot.
Fucking shit. Yeah, I guess we should really turn off our cell phones at this time. And but anyways, but to me that was me. That was more of the, you know, I don't see that as much anymore. And I have to say that at the same time I kind of lost my cable privileges. Not that I was in jail or anything, but you know, due to finances, you know, we kind of stopped, and maybe that's why I stopped too on that.
No, I hear you, because I remember it took me a while to get into UFC when you got me into it when we first met.
Wait, we didn't meet at a club, right, or anything? We met at work.
I was at the strip, at the gay strip.
Oh, shoot. I did. No
You
English.
were actually my boss, unfortunately, with that 7-cent raise you gave me.
I consider that I consider that a coworker status.
Oh.
Yeah, because you all brought me down. So to me, that's what I feel like it.
I believe you, unfortunately. No, but yeah, so I think it takes a while to get into it, at least to like catch up with the fighters and see what's going on. But once you dive into it, there's a lot of stuff going on still, for sure.
So what would be some good fighters that you feel that, you know, because back in the day, I was pretty much a lot of the light heavyweights and the heavyweights. That was pretty much it. And of course, my fighter back in the day was Brock Lesnar. And I followed him because, you know, I like wrestling too, professional wrestling. So that's what kind of got me more into the starting of it. Well, no, not really, because I was following Chuck Liddell, but it got me back more into watching it. Because, you know, really when he fought, he put a lot of people in the seats and he sold a lot of tickets on that.
Yeah, I would say I love to watch Islam Makhachev. Then you got, John Jones just came back. His fight's coming up in a couple months.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, he was always good to watch.
Yep, he's fighting Cyril Gagne, I want to say. Some French guy, I believe. And that's going to be a good one. Although I'm kind of mad because the former champion, Francis Ngannou, he left because they couldn't come to an agreement for money.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of disputes right now with UFC and fighters.
Well, there's always been that.
Yeah, well, it's continuing, and I feel like it's only getting bigger.
But is it getting bigger or is it getting worse?
Well, I think more people are wanting more money now. And now you have bigger names asking for more money. We'll see what happens. We don't know where Francis is going to land in a different league or what. I think he got offered to fight a couple of different boxers. So that would be pretty exciting if he does take it up, because it'll be cool to see. It's going to sell, and you'll make butt ton of money for sure.
Yeah, I remember some fighters trying to do like a union or something to get. I think Cain Velasquez was one of them, trying to lead it as well, which is probably the reason why he's not in UFC. I think he's in jail now, if I'm right, or something.
Yeah, he killed somebody or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a reason
don't
for you to
blame
go to
him,
jail. Probably
Nah,
is
he
that.
was.
But he was legit,
justified.
man. He was legit. Remember, was it Jesse? Fucking, He always loved
Jesse
that
loved
fighter,
him,
man.
yeah.
He was always following him.
Yeah, he was a fan of him. But yeah, I'm a fan of my underdog. Like, he's still kind of under the radar. I love Ian Gary. I think he's gonna be doing really well when he moves up on the rankings. But right now, he's still fighting unknown names right now. But Ian Gary's pretty good. But this UFC card coming up this weekend with Alexander Volkanovski and Islam is going to be a good one. And then I'm excited because UFC is coming into San Antonio.
Yeah, I see that. It's coming in San Antonio, and I don't know the date. I'm trying to find it here. And
The 25th.
March 25th. Here we go.
Yep.
And it's returning to the AT&T Center. And let's see. Is that the people who are going to be fighting that day? Is that? Or are you?
I don't think so.
That's just somebody on that page or something, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, just
And take out my bookmark because y'all don't need to see all that junk.
is that OnlyFans?
No, that's Brokeback Mountain fans or something back there. But yeah, I'm trying to see who's going to be on that card. So let me go to UFC and what about Holly Holmes? I think she's on that card, isn't she?
I have no clue. I've been waiting for them to announce other fights. They only announced the main fight.
Do you know what UFC number it's going to be?
No, it's a fight night.
Oh, it's a fight night, so it doesn't really count, right? Those are always like, oh man. All right. Well, until we find that, I know your son's into that too, right? He's really into the UFC. Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's into like all of mixed martial arts. He does a lot of training for jiu-jitsu. He does Muay Thai, and now he's started in wrestling. He's been doing that for ever since Christmas. He just started doing wrestling, just trying to pick up his game as everything's getting more elevated with the skill level, with the opponents he's facing. We're just looking for him to grow and continue, and this kid is hungry for it. Like, he makes us drive him out to wrestling class Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to 8. And before that, we're at jiu-jitsu for Mila, my daughter, for the little kids class from 4 to 5. And then Liam and Levi, my middle child, they do the big kids class from 5 to 6.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
just way too many things going on. I would be like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do that no more. Like I don't want to be taking kids to practice anymore. I'm already past all that stuff,
Yeah.
with kids practices. Even my son right now, he does baseball, and I'm sure I got to go see him some games. I will do that. And my daughter is a coach for the softball and for high school, and she's bought me tickets to go see her.
And you still don't go.
I'm like, she's a grown woman, like, why do I want to see her coaching? Like, I didn't want to see her play any games.
Oh my God.
I'm like, so why would I want to do that?
If she was doing, like, for example, jiu-jitsu, would you have gone to go see?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have
you
seen
would've?
that.
Okay.
Now, if she would have made this like an every weekend thing, and I've been like, hey, pues, ¿qué pasó? I got something to do, like,
Man, I'll tell you, it gets expensive. These tournaments, only one you can volunteer for a competitor to be for free. You just go and volunteer your time to go help set up the event. But that one's like the easiest of all the events. But the more challenging ones, I swear, unless you register like 2 months ahead, which is like $80 to register at minimum, you're looking at spending like between 100 to 150 pretty easily.
Well, I remember doing that with my son. I think he was 5 when I started putting him into Kempo karate, and then we went to the other one, and the other one was pretty nice. I liked them both. So he was in karate about a good 3 years, and He hated it. It was just me pushing him in there, as his son, you want him to learn how to fight and you want him to defend himself and all that. And that was the reason why I put him in there. But he was glad that he was done and finished and all that. I still go behind him and start to do some stuff, and, he could defend himself and he still knows the blocks and all that. But he was ready to go in the first class,
No, that's my middle child, Levi. He can't wait to leave. He tells us every day that he's ready to stop doing jiu-jitsu. But I told him he needed a different passion. We're not going to kick back and do nothing at home or think you could play games all day, video games or iPad and just watch YouTube. Like, we don't waste our time. You got to be developing yourself just a little bit each and every day. So until we figure out the next passion, he's still dragging along in jiu-jitsu. He just has fun out there, but it is what it is. But I do think it's building a lot of important life skills, the mental and physical challenges they face every single day. It's like a chess match for jiu-jitsu, which is pretty cool to see. And then my daughter, she just has fun out there. So
yeah, I know all that martial arts and all that karate and all that stuff. It really builds character in them, and then it instills them to be good, but it also teaches them to defend themselves.
Yep.
So that's one of the main things is there. Like, don't be passive and don't let things just happen to you. You got to defend yourself, you try to get out of a fight, but if you have to, then at least you know how to defend yourself. So with that, are you going to the San Antonio one, the UFC?
Yeah, I'm going to buy tickets. I think they release here in a couple of days.
I think on Thursday, right? If I'm
Yeah, something like that. They're releasing, so I definitely want to try to grab me some tickets. For me and Liam, at least. Levi claims he wants to go, but that kid never watches any of the UFC events with us.
He probably just wants to go and maybe get some good snacks and
just to get out of whatever is planned for that day. That's not fun. So I definitely want to take Liam out. So hopefully we can make that happen. He's not going to be with me on that weekend, so hopefully Mama lets me. But we'll see what happens. But other than that, yeah, I'm excited. UFC in San Antonio. The only one I've ever been to was the one in Austin with Derek Lewis again.
Yeah.
He fought there. That was cool, though. He knocked that person out. It was fun to watch that event. Donald Cerrone fought at that event, too. He's another OG in the game that recently retired. But that's the only one I've ever been to. Funny story, when UFC first came to San Antonio, I was barely getting into it, and I didn't know none of the fighters' names. And I was listening to ESPN radio with my buddies in the car, and they said call in to win some tickets. I called in, and all I had to do was answer who was fighting in the main event, just one of the fighters, right?
Yeah.
I could not name them to say.
I remember you telling me that. I remember you were trying to call
tickets.
people or text people at the same time or something.
Yeah, I was stalling on the phone, and then we couldn't pull it up. We're all freaking out. And then I was like, damn, we lost our chance. And then I kept calling again, and I finally get through again. But we still didn't figure out the fucking answer, James. Yeah, so
that was crazy.
Disappointing.
Wow, yeah, that is very disappointing. I'd be ashamed of yourself on that one. But yeah, I'm not too sure if I'll go. I mean, I think, again, maybe if I get more into the UFC again, and I do think Holly Holmes is on that one. I did remember seeing her name coming up because I kind of researched it to see who it was, and I didn't recognize any fighters. Mm-hmm. But this Saturday's a UFC 284.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. Let's see who's on the. Does it see who's on the undercard there? Is that the fight there? 284.
Yeah, if you click on it, it should open up.
All right, so let's see here. Well, I think this is it, right? Or is this?
You can click on the name. No. Go down and click on the name. Yep.
All right, so let's see here. I'm like the old man. Okay, what? Press what button? Here we go. All right. Okay. It's a featherweight interim title belt. Yadi Rodriguez, Josh Emmett. Any favors on those?
I would. So first, let's start off with the main event. Let's not skip that one. It's kind of hard to say, but I think Islam will take it. I only say it's kind of hard because his coach, Khabib, who passed the throne down to him, he just retired from coaching, I believe. I'm not too sure, but I believe he retired from coaching to spend time with his family and stuff like that. So that's a huge change because Khabib was the one that called out Alexander because he's the pound for pound champ.
Oh, no way, yeah.
Yeah, but then he dips and says, hey, I'm going to go spend time with my family, which is understandable. but you did the call out for Islam, and then you just like dipping on him right before the fight, you know. But I think Islam is locked in. I think he'll get stuff done. Alexander, he's gonna go for some haymakers, knock him out. If he lands one, I think he can knock him out. So
Wow. Okay.
hopefully
Yeah.
Islam is smart enough not to get caught by one.
But doesn't he Islam look like Khabib? Also at the same.
I mean, pretty close. They all look the same.
I was gonna say they do.
Their short hair looks like helmets. That's how thick that shit is.
Yeah.
Versus me right now. So
Let's see. And the co-main event again is the featherweight interim title belt.
Yair, yeah.
And Mexico against the United States. Is that what it is? Any favors on those?
I got Yair Rodriguez.
All right. I like Mexico, but I'm always pro US, so I'm gonna put money on Josh Emmett on that one.
Okay.
And let's see here. We got let me see. And was it heavyweight bout? Okay, here we go. New Zealand, was it Justin Tafa?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
And United States, Parker Porter. Almost the same freaking
As
name.
white as it gets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not too sure, but man, these New Zealand guys, they're built different. I feel like, but no,
I don't
I'm gonna
know,
have to go
man.
with Justin.
I
I
don't
bet with my
know.
money.
Parker doesn't have that face on him. Well, then there are the other guys too. The other guy, Justin, looked like, like he's like this. Yeah, if I win, I win.
I think you just like Parker because he has bigger titties.
Well, yeah, who
No
doesn't?
wonder
Who
you like the
doesn't?
heavyweights.
I mean, all right, let's see. The next one is light heavyweight. Jimmy Crute against Alonzo Minifield. Minfield. Wow, there's a lot of U.S. on here.
Yeah,
You know?
going over there. I got Alonzo, but who knows? I haven't watched these two too much to really say. I would normally probably stay away from this fight in betting. I do a lot of DraftKings, and I typically get
Well,
4 of the 6 fights right at minimum.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you get any money out of
typically, I win like double my money. Never into like the top 10 in terms of the placement points. Only once I got top 10, but it was like off of a $3 buy-in, and I won like $300 or something.
Wow,
Had I bet
$300 is good.
$25, I would have won. Like the last one, I put 25 in and only got 40 back.
well, you didn't lose. You still won.
Yeah, but you know the number one person won $1 million, James. So FOMO over here.
Do
right?
better. That's all I can tell you. Do better.
I hear you.
I say on this one here, I'm going with Alonzo because I don't see the face on Jimmy Crute. He looks like defeated already. Like, oh, I already lost.
Yeah,
I lost.
he doesn't look too crazy.
Yeah, let's see. Let me
Alonzo
go.
looks like a fucking tank.
Yeah, he does. All right, so let's see. The prelims. All right, we got Tyson Pedro versus Modesta Bukakas, Lithuanian against Australian. I don't know. I look kind of like Lithuanian right there.
I got Tyson.
All right, just because I picked the other guy, is that what we're
that's
doing now?
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're doing here. All right, let's see who we got next. Josh Kulabayo.
I think so.
Maliski Bakar John Kurzlowski,
Bagdasarian, I think.
Armenian.
Yeah.
right. Let's see. And Josh, I don't know. Josh looks, I don't know. They both look, I don't know. It could go either way on that one. Featherweight.
Yeah, I have no clue. I would stay away, but if I just flip a coin and pick one, I got the Armenian.
Yeah, I think he's more of a struggle person too. So I think I would probably go with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Shannon Ross against Keldison Rodriguez, Brazilian. Oh, Brazilians are pretty awesome there.
Yeah, I'll take Rodriguez. Shannon Ross, come on, the name.
What? Just because he has two girl names? I mean, what? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Plus, even his profile picture doesn't even want anything on there. Like, oh, don't even. Wait a minute. Isn't this the same guy on Jamie Murley? Wait, hold on. Isn't.
They look the same.
Oh, my God. They do. They had the same look. Mm-hmm. Australian. And he's Australian. I'm like, what the what's going on there? What's
They're
going on with
second
Australia?
cousins.
Wow. And Francisco Prado looks like Shannon Ross.
Yeah.
They look like the same person.
Yeah. I'll take Francisco.
Francisco, okay.
I'm taking a guess, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too because Jamie again looks defeated on that one. And look at this guy too. He looks like the Francisco Prada who looks like Shannon Ross. What's going on there? And Don Sanis, is that what he is?
Sheamus?
Or Samus. Samus is a wrestler.
It's Sheamus. I think it's Sheamus.
All right. I'll go with US on that one.
Same.
Oh, we got the women's strawberry. Strawberry.
Just make it sound super feminine.
Wow.
I have no clue, but I'll go for US.
US?
Reed.
Yeah, I'll go for US.
She's the underdog, though.
I didn't even say their names. Loma Look Bonmi.
Look boomy.
Look Boonmi.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Look Boonmi. Ellis Reed. Yeah, this is a big fight card. What the heck?
These are the early prelims now.
Yeah. This is Shane Young against what is with these people? They all look the
They're
same.
just new to the UFC.
Blake Builder. No, all right, I'll go with US.
Yeah, I'm just taking guesses.
And-
you know who has a fight coming up? Or let's finish this real quick.
The last one is Zabadi Tokoko against Elvis Presley. Elvis Brenner. Brazilian against a Russian. I go with Brazilian.
I'll take the Russian.
All right. And I know what you're going to say. Jamal Emmers is
Yes,
going to have a
Jamal
fight coming
Emmers.
up. I saw that. And
February 18th, I believe. What's the fight coming up after this one? Let's take a quick look.
have no idea.
Click on events in the top left corner.
Top left corner, events. All right. Now
Scroll down.
Let's see here. This one's February 18th. Santos
Yeah.
versus Blockfield. Let's see if we see this picture real quick. Wait, I see okay. The main card's not set up yet still. They still got a lot of prelims. All right. They don't have much left in there right now.
Nothing's for prelims. Dang. Click on main card. That doesn't pop up nothing at all. Oh, dang. That's just all mixed in, so they haven't put it in there yet.
Yeah, they're still going through a lot
Interesting.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't see
has his
Jamal.
fight. Would have been cool if he came to San Antonio, man, just a month later. That sucks.
Yeah, but you know what happened last time I went to go see me and you went to see him?
Yeah, you're bad luck. So
Yeah, he didn't win. I'm like, what? I go, is it me?
I'm just gonna tell you the wrong date when the fight's going on, so you don't watch it.
I know, because even the one when we saw on TV, we saw one and I watched it and then he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one, he lost his belt,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was a champion.
That was the worst.
Oh, man. We even went to Bronzeville to watch that one.
Yeah.
We stayed in the same room.
I don't want to talk about that night.
Yeah, that's why you're drinking right
what
now.
happens in Brownsville stays in Brownsville.
Wow. Yeah, we went to Browntown that night, but
Mm-hmm.
anyways, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and watch this fight this weekend. I think we're going to go to my buddy's house, Rick,
Okay.
and he's a big, huge UFC fan. So I'll take my Fire Stick over there, and we could watch it there. We'll have to get there real early. We're going to watch the prelims, which I don't think we'll get there early. No, my wife, we're going to be late everywhere. So I'll see what I can see then.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight though.
I might have to watch it early.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right. But we also got this weekend is the Super Bowl. What do you think about that? That's coming up.
I'm excited. Two of the best teams that lasted through the playoffs. Kansas City barely made it out of that game alive. Eagles was kind of easy. They hurt the opposing QB. He was out, and they were good for the rest of the game. So, but the Eagles are dominating right now. They're coming off of a very strong start from the season, leading into the playoffs. Finished it strong. Now they're going to the Super Bowl, and I expect the same outcome. Kansas City Chiefs, on the other hand, I mean, they've been solid the whole year, but a week or so ago, the first week in the playoffs, Chiefs QB, I believe, he got hurt. Mahomes,
Yeah, I remember watching that. I mean, not
Yeah.
watching. I heard about it.
He left, and then he came back, finished the game so they could secure the win, but then he still probably most likely has that lingering. They're not going to admit it, but, I mean, if you sprain your ankle to some degree, it's still going to suck and hurt, And he finished the game, though, last week. But this is the Super Bowl, so hopefully he's 100% or close to, because he's going to need it. There's no way they beat the Eagles without him being there.
Do they have a favor right now on who's supposed to be winning the game?
I'm assuming it's the Eagles. I haven't checked, though. So,
All right. I'm just curious about that to see, because
Yeah.
usually they always have a favor.
yeah, I would say it's probably the Eagles.
All right. So what about those commercials? Have you started seeing any commercials yet on those?
No, I haven't. I don't watch too much TV other than jumping on to watch sports. I haven't seen nothing just yet. But I always enjoyed the commercials in the past. Hopefully, they're going to hit me with some good comedy.
Yeah,
But-
that's always good. They always have some good ones in there.
Yeah, so hopefully, but as we get older, the comedy target's a little different now for the audience, and hopefully Gen Z's not ruining the comedy commercials side of it for me, because I would really hate to be disappointed.
Wait, are you saying I'm not going to be able to know anything what's going on? I'm not going to be able to get any of the jokes? Is that what you're saying there?
Exactly. You're a boomer, right? No?
No, what the
No.
heck? Wow, how old do you think I am, man?
I thought you
Shoot.
were like 70-something.
Wow, no, man. I'm Generation X, man. X to the Z. No, I'm not fucking Z. Fuck the Z. But yeah, that's what I am. And you're what? The millennial?
Yes.
Man, you're fucked, dude. You got that stereotype in you right there.
Whatever.
Man, I'll be embarrassed to even say it.
What?
Wow. All right. Well, I did take some of these videos out, and let's see if this is your first time watching some of these videos. So I'm going to pretty much see what you think about it here. I'm going to get this one ready here. All right. So I'm going to do is show you some commercials and let me know what you think about them. Here's this first one.
You know what I was thinking? In a way, we all wear masks. Does that resonate with you?
So right there you can see, well, here's another one. Here's another one.
Okay.
Can I just ask you a quick question? Did you know how to get back to the 15? I think I took a wrong turn at that twisted piece of metal. You know what? I'm good. You have a great one. All right? Stupid.
So, it's Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
which I don't even think he knows about. I'm pretty sure it's a comedy about Squid Game. But it also says a release day of February 12th. I'm not sure it's a release day or just telling us that the Super Bowl is on February 12th, or because a lot of these now are just trailers for the commercials that are coming up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, but I enjoy Will Ferrell too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
So for me, just to see him, I'm already smiling. So
Check one.
it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, and then here's this one. I want to show you this one. Let me get this ready here. And here's this next commercial here.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
But I want you to pay attention to this 6-pack case. All right. Oh shit! It was not even the freaking commercial.
Who drinks Budweiser?
Here it is. This is the one.
You know the type.
Pay attention to this 6-pack. He took one out, right?
People who cry.
One's still missing. 2 are missing. All right. Then he brings it up over here. And the reason I'm asking is because it's a. Oh no, there's only 3. Okay, I thought they were actually reinventing where it was all complete case. Let's see here.
Say all people are 60
See?
degrees of separation away
There was
from each
4.
other, but some are just a 6-pack away. The people who share the same spirit.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a full 6-pack every time.
This Bud
Damn.
No,
Dang it. I was hoping it would because I wanted to get that case. And then here's this one with Maya Rudolph with her. And what she's doing is she's popular, she's well known, so she's gonna change the name of the M&Ms to Maya. Oh, was it Mayams or something? Mm-hmm. Which I don't know. They're supposed to do something on that day or something with her. Let's go.
Hi again, America. Since we all love M&Ms, and let's face it, me, it only makes sense that I am renaming America's favorite chocolate candies Ma and Yaz.
Mayas. That's what it is.
yes.
Yeah.
You're crowded.
Now, what I want to know is, what I heard, like their sales are already up 83% on M&Ms before the games even started already.
Really?
They're saying all these commercials and trailers are already making money for them left and right.
That's crazy. I never heard of that. Yeah.
I would
believe
just.
it,
I mean, I'm sorry. What?
though. I said I believe it though.
Oh, they said like I would know. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, I'm always watching TV or something.
Oh, you always
But-
got a bag of M&Ms, boy.
That is true. I do have those peanut M&Ms. But all right, let's see this one. I'm pretty sure. Have you seen this one then?
Young Sidney Relish, still happy right by
He's a football quarterback. I don't know.
This February, Michelob Ultra
So
is
they're,
taking over
you know what the movie they're
Rating
remaking, right? Where they're
Yeah.
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is it
don't.
that one or not the... I forgot the name of the other actor.
Oh, with Adam Sandler, right? You think about Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
No. This is actually Caddyshack with Bill
Caddyshack?
Murray. Wow. So we're a little outdated. I'm outdated. Okay, this is the Gopher. You never seen Caddyshack, haven't you?
Once, but probably didn't finish it.
Yeah, I bet. Let's see.
Well, we're waiting.
So anyway, so they're going through the whole commercial. This is actually like a 3-minute commercial for that.
That's wild.
So I'm like,
They have like all of the greats.
yeah. I don't know. Was that what was it? Nolan Ryan, right? Was one of them there?
I don't know, but there was Canelo right there. The boxer.
Wait, Canelo was there?
Yes.
Hold on.
The light-skinned, red-headed Mexican.
The one driving the cart?
I don't know. No.
Hold on. Let's see. Wait, was it at the end?
No, it was more back.
Let's see here. I thought the guy was them.
No, who's that? Yeah, it's Canelo.
That was Canelo. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
didn't even realize that. What?
Man, all you know is WWE or whatever it's called now.
Well, I mean, I know he played tennis, right? Canelo?
I don't know. I guess, maybe. No,
What the fuck? That's a boxer. I know he's a fucking boxer and shit.
I'm just going to go along with you at this point.
All right. Let's get out of this shit here. This one's about Breaking Bad. Were you ever a Breaking Bad fan?
I was.
All right, so it looks like they're doing something on the 12th too, because they got these commercials coming out. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not just a dumbass just thinking the date they're going to do something else besides the trailer, and it's just the actual date for the Super Bowl.
Probably not.
Let's see.
So we're thinking a song could really put Uber One on the map.
So they're trying to get P. Diddy in there.
Diddy don't do jingles.
P. Diddy don't do
Of
jingles.
course not. It's not a jingle.
It's one song for Uber One.
Diddy don't do jingles.
Right.
Of course.
Well, that's for Uber.
John?
Wait,
John.
Bree?
John.
I was thinking that's John Krasinski or something.
Right.
No, but I don't think so.
No.
That's the guy from.
The Office.
Oh, that's Steve Carell. No, not John Krasinski. Who's he? I'm talking about
They say
Ed. I was thinking Ed Helms. Ed Helms. I was thinking.
Oh, Ed Helms. Yeah.
Was that Pat Benatar?
You're wrong.
Yeah, I think that's Pat Benatar. Okay, you probably don't know who she is.
Great job. You are a rock star.
Thank you.
Danielle, could you please pass me the coffee?
Sure.
Is that before your time? Probably.
It definitely was. I also never got crazy into rock. But,
Hey, Jack.
I don't know. Gene Simmons?
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Right. Do you know who these are?
I gotta do me, Missy.
Jack, please.
Miss Elliott?
listen to Missy Elliott.
Well, yeah.
Who are you?
That Jack something. Jack Brown.
Now the Unstoppables wants to use
Okay,
my
now you got to
business
guess who this
Super Bowl,
guy
and
is.
I haven't agreed yet because I don't believe it keeps your clothes fresh for over 12 weeks. So I'm going to sniff this thing until the Super Bowl to see if it's true.
Just the voice right there.
But
I have no
until
clue.
then, I'm totally hiding my identity.
He did that. He's always come out as a dumbass or
Hush your mouth, Super Bowl puppet.
curly hair.
Me.
God dang it. He had this baseball show on,
The clock is ticking now.
Oh, fuck.
12 weeks
right?
of You gotta sniff it to believe it.
I forgot.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller. And I'm Steve Martin. As actors, in a way.
Do you know who Steve
we
Martin
never
is?
really
Is this
stop
before your
acting.
time?
For example, Ben
No,
is
I've seen
acting
him.
right now like he's not
I'm just
intimidated
kidding on
standing
that
next
one.
to me.
Towards the end of
And
his
Steve's
career.
acting like he's not lucky to be here.
Oh, and
But to me, I always thought he looks the same from 20, 30 years ago. I don't know what it is. Like he's always been an old man all the time.
I'm Steve Martin.
Yeah,
when
for sure.
Really,
He's always like
not
the old
so-
person role. or dad.
This is Dave Grohl
Peanut butter.
learning something new. So all these supposed to be hints of what's going to be it on the Super Bowl or whatever that is. So he's going through all these clues.
No way. The egg carton. Did you know the egg carton? Hawaiian pizza.
Anyways, this is all just a bunch of just commercials and stuff and all that. Oh, shit, my chair's creaking too much. It's the chairs, not me on that. So did we ever tell you what you're going to be doing that day? Are you going to be barbecuing, or are you going out to eat? Are you going to a friend's house, or?
I will probably barbecue. If not, the second backup is always to buy wings. But we'll see. Liam is just looking forward to some chips and queso and some guacamole, and
so he's already just for the snacks to get in there
for the snacks. So I might just make it more of that, so I don't have to make too big of a deal in cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably the easy out and enjoy the rest of the game and not much cleaning.
Hey, so what did you think about the spy balloon over us? Do you have any conspiracy theories over that, or what do you think about it? And then also there's another thing about the president knew about it and didn't shoot it down. Well, he claimed he's told everybody to shoot it down on Wednesday, but they didn't do it till Friday, I think, or Saturday. Saturday
past the coast,
yeah,
or the mainland. But I don't know, man. Who knows? But there's no way they barely found out about it like in the middle of the week when it was already like midway across the United States. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of provoking, right? They're just trying to poke the big bear. But other than that, I have no clue. But if we go into war over a balloon, that's going to be nuts. So hopefully that is not the case.
Yeah, I think they knew about it for a week. But then he said shoot it down on Wednesday. And then they're like, okay, well, we're going to shoot it down, but more where it'll land in the water or something like that.
Which I get. But at the same time, we're just left with the news, right? Everyone just feeding off of it.
Yeah, because we don't know what happens behind closed doors, and we don't know if it's true or not. And of course, people are saying that they should have shot it down a long time ago or something. And
yeah,
I think even the sheriff's department were telling everybody don't shoot in the air.
Your bullets won't make it.
Yeah, if it was here in Texas, that shit would have been gone already, man. All that would have been shot down.
That's so funny,
man.
True.
Oh, and did you survive that winter storm we just had? It was actually early in January. It was for 2 days that we shut down the city because of snow.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't no snow. Maybe some ice, but I didn't.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. There was no snow. Just the streets were wet and cold. That was pretty much it.
For the most part. They didn't want to risk it being in the ice and people dying on their way to school and work and stuff like that. But yeah, I survived. I mean, mainly I survived having my kids at home, and then I was off on Tuesday, which was cool. We just got to play, hang out, do whatever. But day 2, I had to work from home, and that's always annoying because they just busted the door. Dad, brother said this, or his sister did this, and it's just tattletelling all day. It's annoying. But other than that, it was a good day, though.
All right. It was a good day of just neglecting your kids, while you worked and having them run around.
I locked
and
the door at one point, I think.
You locked that door one time.
Just kidding.
Dad, let us in. It's cold outside.
We're hungry.
You didn't even feed him?
No, I did.
After ramen noodles. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, I guess, it was a meal, so it was something.
Yeah. No, they were taken care of. But yeah, we survived. It wasn't too bad.
Well, I enjoyed my 2 days off. That was real nice. I didn't have to do anything, work from home, or I got a text about something, but I just ignored it. But but my boss is like, if you're home from work, then unless you do have something to do that that has to do something with a meeting or something, then work from home. But if the company says stay home, I'm gonna stay home, and that was good. I mean, I think we just watched TV. We didn't play games this time like we did last time, and ate, and that was it, So did have some quality time with my kids and all that. Even though one of them left, she had to go to her friend's house, but luckily it was the day before all this stuff really happened, so she was able to escape us.
Yeah.
And not be with us. And my older daughter doesn't live with us anymore, so it was just me, my wife, and my son.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing is he likes to hang out with us, so that was able to make it more enjoyable like that.
Yeah, that's cool. No, yeah, I was just hang out at home, watch movies. Liam being pissed off because he can't go outside and play. And it's cold. Of all things, it was cold, and wet. Or mainly the wet, from the wetness outside. It was just, I couldn't let him go outside and get wet and cold. And no, he was pissed off.
All right. So all your kids do MMA.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't you just blindfold them, throw them in a room, and have them go at it,
Oh, no.
No? I mean, come on. That would have been awesome.
Liam would definitely win. And Mila would probably she'll be the first one to cry. And my poor middle child, he doesn't care for jiu-jitsu, so he just not partake and hide in the corner.
Wow. So he's not like, what's this guy, Hawk from, what is it, Karate Kid?
No.
The series is not like a hawk with his hair and all that.
Liam's the main one, and he's crazy about it.
Really?
Him in lines at H-E-B. I'll get a hook around his head, and then we'll start doing jiu-jitsu, like grappling, pummeling or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And then he starts laughing. He's like, "That people are probably just looking at us like we're weirdos." I'm like, "Probably, but who cares?"
Have anybody called the cops on you?
No.
No.
Not yet.
I can imagine that.
We'll see when that happens. I'm afraid one day, though, because Liam has bruises. Like, the last night, it was Saturday night when I had him, bruises on his face.
Yeah.
All throughout his face. He had some on his arms, on his, legs,
Oh,
from the
my
thighs to his, calf muscles or the shin bones, especially that. I was like, dude, people would ask, I can't imagine, they see you and not think you get beat up at home, But
wow, so.
we already told the teachers, he does jiu-jitsu, so don't ever, go crazy and think we're beating him up at home. He's getting himself beat up at the mats.
Oh, all right. So he doesn't win. He gets beat up. Is that what you're saying?
He wins and loses, but it's a good growing experience for him, for sure.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. So coming to the end of the podcast, we're just going to tell a little about each other. My name is James. I am an alcoholic. No, I'm not an alcoholic. Me and you worked together. I forget when we started in 2008 or 9 or something like that.
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah, and a little backstory between me and Rocky here. I didn't want Rocky on my team.
Nope. I didn't want to be there either. So.
No, you didn't. You did not want to be there. You couldn't even get up in the morning because we had to go in at 4 a.m. is what the shift was. And what did I always tell you during break time?
Get some sleep at home.
Yeah, and get some sleep from home because I really need you to be productive. And we got a job here and, you got to take it seriously and rah. And the next day, falling asleep in the fucking thing, man. It was hard for you to adjust, wasn't it?
Yeah, it took me a pretty long time. I'll take naps during the 15-minute break, during lunch. But, I mean, at the same time, I was living with my best friends in our own house. So just young kids who are barely 20, 21.
So they were staying up late, right?
Yeah. So, and I was the only one with the early morning job while they worked night jobs. So it was kind of a sucky experience, really, for me. Because then I had to stop staying up late, playing video games, just knocking off with my buddies, and had to get up for this stupid job I had with you. So
stupid job. I gave you a 7-cent raise.
I regret it. I regret applying. I got the call the next day after I applied. I was like, sure. And then I get hired for a stalker, walk in the first day, and they just throw me with you, and you didn't look too happy to get me. So this is to my 7-cent raise, I guess.
Well, I was given a choice. I had 2 individuals, and I had to pick between them. And I picked the other guy.
Yep.
And I still got both of you on my team after all, so they both came on my team. And the good thing, not good thing, but we were always honest that I told you about this, and we laughed about it, because Humberto was the one who ended up leaving, and
he was the lower productive one too.
Yeah,
too.
He really was. He really was the lower productive. I mean, he knew his stuff, but it was still, he came in the morning. He'd take his craps in the morning. It's pretty.
15 minutes later, 4:15, he's there. Ready
I'm
to
like,
work.
I'm like, where is this guy? I mean, come on, like shit. People are giving me shit. Like, where's your team? This and that, and
Yeah.
I'm like trying to cover. I can only cover for so much, and then I had to finally break down. I mean, how do you tell somebody, hey, I need you to stop taking shits at work, or fucking do them at home, or wait a fucking hour or something before you start doing it. Don't just clock in and go straight to the
I
restroom.
mean, yeah, I had my 15-minute shits, but I did it throughout the daytime. I didn't do it first thing. I'll show my face, knock out some stuff so it looks like I did something, and then go disappear for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and what was the other one? I'm over here telling this guy to quit taking shits, and I have another one who couldn't put her shoes on before she came to fucking work. So she always had to put her shoes on. She would take her time putting the damn shoes on.
And the shoelaces never tied. Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, I know we get up early. I mean, it was 4 a.m. I mean, come on. It's hard to get up at 3 something to go to work at 4.
I mean, you would think she'll be good to go. She's, even though I don't know how old, she was like 10 years older than me or something crazy, but like she was already living like an older lady life. I can't imagine her staying up so late. I would imagine she's asleep by 7 p.m. at the latest.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get it at all either. And she was the most awkward person you could ever meet. And I mean, she was real good. She was good at her job. We could put her anywhere.
Yeah.
And she'll do good. We could, have her build a room or something and, put her in jewelry, put her in soft
I
lines.
always got annoyed when you put me with her because I would be so bored because you cannot relate to that woman at all. There's nothing to talk about.
You couldn't have a conversation with her.
It was just hard.
Yeah, it's going to be the most awkward conversation there is. But then, you could only rotate so much. So eventually you did have to go with her. I mean, I could have put you with Cynthia.
That's the 2.0 version of her. So.
The 2.0 version.
Yeah, I remember that too. Just complains. That one was just a complainer the whole time.
Yeah, but I liked her though because
she was good though.
Solid. She was like, I don't know, like somebody who was trying too hard to be out there, trying to be good, and or trying to fit in. Is pretty much. She was one of those awkward persons too. But I liked her because, nobody wanted to be my right-hand man. Nobody wanted to take control. Nobody wanted to do ownership. I even told you one time, do you want to do it? You're like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do it.
I was over it already.
Yeah, you didn't want to be any part of it at all. And I was like, okay, well, if not, I'm not going to have to put Cynthia on there. And then what did you tell me?
I probably said I'll do it.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I want to work under her.
Yeah, and what happened? And what happened when I would call, hey, Rocky, all right, I know we got to move, this aisle to that aisle, then move this aisle. We have like a chain reaction that was going on, So with all that, how are we doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah, that was it. That was my whole text, my whole conversation.
Yeah.
Good. I'm like, are you all going to finish?
Maybe. I don't know.
By the way, you all never finished. You were always behind the plan.
It's kind of hard when I had to put on the boss pants and be part of the work too.
Yeah, but your problem is you always said yes too much.
You got to give me credit because we made your job fucking easy.
What do you mean you made my job easy?
You were never hardly ever on the sales floor, the dance floor, the sales floor. Never went out to the floor.
I was always behind the scenes.
You would show up, all right, I'm right here, and then you come and help us finish something up real quick, and then you just be a smart ass, like, man, that was a tough day today.
And I would say, see, at least I could tell you I helped out doing everything today.
That was the worst.
But it was true. I helped you all finish the whole day. I mean, are you okay? You're choking there? But yeah, those were some good times on that. But
dang, that burned.
Hey, but when you were ready to go out to the floor, you had every single thing you needed. I even ordered stuff back just to make sure you all got everything you all needed.
Yeah, you spent our money for sure. Make sure we had all the supplies.
Yeah, fuck, we spent so much money.
You never held back. You always ordered extra pallets of shells when we didn't need them.
Yeah, I ordered fucking things that other stores would come over and get because they knew we had it because I would order everything. because I found the loophole. The loophole is if you order everything under $100, don't make the bill over 100. You could order whatever you want.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of $100 orders are going in.
Yeah, I would do so many orders. It was crazy. You know, whatever we needed, I made sure I put it in there because
I remember those days.
yeah,
You showed me the tricks, so then when I was doing signing, I'll make sure to keep it under 100.
yeah, that was the main thing. Do it under the 100, and that's what worked out. I mean, to me, it worked out, and we had so many supplies, which was crazy because then we had to fix the supply room and. We had so much shit, but I mean, it was always organized with us. I mean, we would organize it very well, and then other people will come in, and then it'll get all fucked up.
Hard lines, the sales floor from the daytime just come in, destroy it.
And
Yeah,
then,
that was the worst. They suck.
and then even soft lines were like the worst.
Complete lazy, because then you have to go and get it yourself for them because they were too innocent to go in there and get a little dirty.
Yeah, and then they will do that girl excuse. I'm a girl, I'm a female. I can't lift stuff. I can't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I thought we were all
about equality. I would be like, here's the key, go get it. And
Hey,
they
yeah.
look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm busy. Here's the key. You know how to do it, don't you? And yeah, they'll be like, they'll just complain or they'll just like do the little girly thing and try to win you over, and then most likely you'll give in.
Well, yeah, we had to give in because we know we'll get that call. Hey, go help them because, you know, they're females and
Yeah.
they can't do what men can do. They're weak, you
Yeah,
know.
but then we get taken away from our work. We don't complete it on time, then we get bitched at. So it's not like we didn't want to help them, but had we had the time, no problem. But we didn't not have the time at all. There's no way.
Yeah, and then they would leave all their shit everywhere. So guess what? Guess who's cleaning that? It's all us right
You remember
there.
the pegs on the sales floor for it was there for like 6 months.
Oh, my God. Yes.
It was like a bet between all of us.
I'm like, we're not going to clean it up. We're not going to do it. We're going to see what happens.
It was there until we had to redo the bike wall. Yeah,
Oh, my God. That is
that's the only reason why it got picked up.
Wow.
Because if we didn't pick it up, then it'll be our fault for not picking
Yeah,
it up.
that's true, right? And then everybody will not clean a shelf. Like the department, whoever ran the departments, whoever in charge of these things, they would not clean the shelf. And then here we go in and we fix. And if we miss one shelf, oh my God, how come you all don't clean? You all know you're all supposed to clean. I'm like, bitch, you all fucking supposed to clean it too. Like, why didn't you all clean it before? And like,
Yeah. Yeah. So the moral of the story is we don't work retail anymore. That's facts. I hate it.
Yeah, it was. I hated it, but I had a good times. I met a
fun.
lot of good people, man. We had a lot of stories, and we went out a lot, and that was fun. And even when my Jeff and Jesse days, oh man, that was so much fun. You went out with us a couple of times with that too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Remember Joey G's? Did you go with us there in Joey
That was
G's?
fun. I missed that
It
place.
was,
cool.
man. That
Yeah,
was so
that was a cool spot.
awesome. Hell, we would go. Our shift was 4 to 12:30, and we will go after work at 12:30, and we will go there. And I'll be like, "Hey guys, I'll be back. I'll go pick up my kids. I gotta pick up my kid. I'm responsible.
Yeah.
Pick them up, fall asleep on the line, and then come home, drop them off, and come back to work. Come back to the bar. Mm-hmm. And that was some good times there. But man,
Yeah. But yeah, it was good times. It was fun when it lasted, but then it became a little too old and not worth the pay.
yeah.
So
And I left to me, I think I left at a good time. I didn't want to go, but I had to leave.
you
And,
did.
and everything changed. I think like a month or two, everything
changed after you
completely changed.
Yeah, I was on my path to promote, trying to get into a specific department. And then my two favorite leaders I had, because, I mean, they were really great. But, like, I was really, like, winning with them because they're really successful but hardworking individuals, the bosses to have. You never really experienced that. You had the opposite. But I had that privilege. And then I was working on my way to promoting. And as I was getting closer to that, they ended up getting promoted and leaving San Antonio completely. So I lost them. And then here comes the B team leadership. They came in and they were just complete trash and the store went to crap. And just them blaming people in my positions of like, why isn't the job getting done while they're all just hanging out in the office, their salary jobs, and doing nothing. So
Well, wait a
soon
minute.
after-
Wait a minute. They put you as a owner. They gave you that mentality.
Oh, the business owner.
business owner. You're the business owner.
It wasn't me. I owned departments, but my poor business owners, they didn't get enough training, so I just had to get after them for not knowing what they were supposed to do, even though they never got taught what to do. And I tried to teach them along the way, but there wasn't enough time and hours dedicated. So it was just a domino effect that I knew it was going to take a while to fix itself and work out the kinks because there was no playbook to go by. It was just like, hey, this is the vision. Let's get there. And that was it. But they'll call you out if you have any red scores, and then that reflects on your promotions or your raises. And I couldn't do it. They declined me on one of my promotions. When something opened up, they're like, well, no, we can't look at you for that. So I was like, all right, cool. And then a year later, I was out. And then I moved into sales and did that for a technology company. Then I worked for solar. I still do some stuff for solar and trying to open up my own business for something else that still does with homeowners. So I really, I guess, worked my way up to getting to where I'm at now to hopefully just be bossless and control my own schedule. So, yeah.
All right. So you could give yourself the 7-cent raise.
Exactly. Yeah. 7 cents at a time.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for you to take me out for that beer, right?
You're going to have to keep waiting. I'm
Yeah.
still working up for that beer.
Yeah, I told him when I give him the 7-cent raise that we should go celebrate and that he should buy me the beer because I give him that raise.
I was deep down a little mad that you said that to me. I was like, fuck you. But that was a good joke, though.
All right. Well, that concludes our first episode. So stay tuned for more episodes. Now I can actually say, go ahead and if you like this video, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you could get all the content that we're going to be giving out, all our episodes that we're going to be going out every week. We are going to be trying to give you a podcast every week. And if you're interested in any of these products, I put links in the bottom. No, I'm just kidding. That's my JD Answers YouTube channel right there. All right. Well, I'll let Rocky sign us out here.
Hey, guys. Thank you for watching. Excited to be here. Hopefully our third, who becomes our normal person, is here. But I know we will definitely have some great guests on the show. And, yeah, just excited to get some good laughs in, talk about some news, sports, even though James doesn't watch sports. And, yeah, let's get us